1, 2, 3.
Welcome.
Yeah, where's Tamee?
Let's get on with
Let's
the show.
do it. Let's go.
It is still hot out. It's crazy. In the world, there's like a global heat wave going on. And then you have flooding rainstorms.
In Vegas.
And Kentucky.
And Kentucky, yeah.
It's either or.
Yeah.
Wherever you're at, you're effed.
Yes.
Basically.
That's exactly it.
Right?
That's exactly. Tamee, the harbinger of doom.
Yes. Just letting you know.
Welcome, everybody, to. Yeah.
Keeping it positive.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
Let's drink some ice cream.
This is a real show. Theme of the week is ice cream.
Ice cream.
To cool down. If you hadn't cooled down
Yeah.
last week with our great cold cocktails for hot days.
Right.
Today we'll do the trick. It's cocktails with ice cream.
Yes.
How great is that? What was your favorite ice cream as a kid?
You're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this answer.
Why?
My favorite ice cream, and always has been, probably always will be, is vanilla ice cream.
That's it?
That's what I'm saying. Everybody says that. I like vanilla. Do you know how difficult it is to make good vanilla ice cream?
No.
Vanilla, so chocolate is just some stupid bean that they roast a little bit. Vanilla, it's it's another bean, but like, it's hard to find and rare and delicious, and vanilla. Other than that, I like Moose Tracks, but vanilla number one.
Moose Tracks?
Moose Tracks
What's
with
that?
they have little peanut butter cups in them.
Yeah.
A swirl of caramel, a little chocolate, a little vanilla. It's very nice.
Wow, so you're one end of the
Yes.
stick, basically. Like boring canvas vanilla.
Yeah,
Swirly whirly peanut butter cuppy thingies.
absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about yours? What's your favorite ice cream?
Well, as a kid.
As a kid, yeah.
As a kid, there was an ice cream in Austria called Max und Moritz.
Sure.
Which was a children's story.
We all
actually.
know it.
It's Max and Moritz.
Uh-huh.
It was blue.
Yeah.
The ice cream was blue, and it tasted like bubble gum.
Oh.
That was my favorite one. And then becoming a teenager, we had ice cream called rum and raisin. Rum and and we always thought, oh, if we eat a lot of this, we might get drunk.
It always works.
It
that
didn't
always
really.
works.
It didn't really.
No, of
but
course
rum
not.
and raisin was a good one.
Well, I did not bring you any rum raisin. I do have some rum coming up here, but we're going to start off with we're going to sort of take this fairly literally.
Okay.
This is going to be an iced cream cocktail. This is probably, when we decided we were doing ice cream this week, my thought went to two different places for a basic cocktail. One, the mudslide. Famous mudslide, basically just vodka and ice cream. And then I thought, a Brandy Alexander. I don't think we've done Brandy Alexanders on the show, and certainly one of my favorites. So I'm going to have you make this.
I don't even think I've ever had a Brandy Alexander.
It is lovely. Famously, John Lennon threw a Brandy Alexander at a waiter once, saying your drinks taste like ice cream. Kind of a fun little show. Yeah, I forget who he was. He was seeing the Smothers Brothers.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Well, yeah, John Lennon. Listen,
what a humble, nice guy.
Genius and all that stuff, but with genius comes other garbage. So let's get into it. A very simple cocktail.
Okay.
Very, very simple cocktail. It started off as an Alexander, which was gin. You can make it with gin, but I always find the Brandy Alexander to be much better. So we're going to start here with some brandy.
All right.
Normally, we do equal parts. I've always found that equal parts does taste way too much like milkshakes. John Lennon and I have that and only that in common.
Okay.
So we're instead going to be doing 1.5 ounces of some cognac, some brandy. If you want to go crazy, you can do some Applejack. Might be good.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Actually, I think this is a 1.5 jigger.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're good.
I'm always so used to using yours.
Yeah. Well, there
All
it
right.
is.
Well, hey.
So, the brandy in there.
Yep.
We need some sweetener to come in here and sort of save this guy. So we're going to be putting in some Creme de Cacao. Now, there are two different types of Creme de Cacao. We'll be using the other one in the next. But this is white Creme de Cacao. You'll be using dark Creme de Cacao. You just need 1 ounce of that.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
All right.
And we are also going to, fresh cream. I think this came right out of the cow's teat. This little guy right here. We're going to be putting in, since this is a cream, this is ice cream, we're going to be putting in some cream into this. So we need 1 ounce of some cream.
Sure.
And we're going to shake this hard. That's it. That's the whole. That's all there is to it. No, that's it.
That's it.
That really is all there is to it. There is
Yeah.
only that. We're going to be putting in one large agitator cube. So
Okay.
hit that right there. Drop her in and shake her hard.
Shake it hard.
Shake it hard.
Like, oh, your money.
Make this face, Tammy. Shake it hard. There you go.
More?
Yeah, keep going. Oh yeah, hard.
I'm gonna sweat.
You're basically you're
already
churning it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you're churning this cream until it becomes.
Do you know that place downtown? You can sit on a bicycle to make your own ice cream.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like a ton of fun. So
Well,
it's downtown LA.
Downtown
and
LA, you sit on
churn?
a bike and you churn on the bike to make your own ice cream.
Do you travel with the bike?
No, it's stationary.
So
In the store.
So basically, it's free labor, is what it is.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you could have stopped a while ago.
Yeah,
you're gonna want to serve this one up.
Okay.
In one of those, I set those aside for you.
Which one
No,
is- oh,
please, no. That one, yes.
Yeah, okay.
We need that one right there. Grab this guy right here and pour that drink into your glass.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there are places that do Brandy Alexanders on the rocks. I have never seen it.
Okay.
But this is what we're looking for. Now,
Like naughty chocolate milk.
yes, it's very much like a naughty chocolate milk. Famously, the Brandy Alexander is served with some nutmeg.
Okay.
So there is a grater and a nutmeg. Get that all up on top of there.
Like that.
Yeah.
Enough?
I would do a touch more.
Touch more.
One of the greatest Brandy Alexanders I've ever had was at a bar called the Dresden in LA. It's, if anybody's seen the movie Swingers, it's where the boys go to
It's
the
in
old
Los
jazz.
Feliz, isn't
It's in Los Feliz. Yeah.
Vermont.
Vermont, yeah. The bartender there probably had been a bartender since 1962.
Okay.
This was a bartender's bartender with like the red vest and everything. This
nice.
dude made the greatest Brandy Alexander I've ever had in my life, and that I think only comes with experience. I think really you make these old drinks, they're good, but I think this one.
Did he make it the same way like you just told me to?
I was not bartending at the time, so I was not paying attention to his proportions, and I never actually went back. So I should go back at some point.
Yeah. All right. Well, going in.
Going in.
Cheers. Brandy Alexander. Smells good. Ooh, it tastes great.
Yeah.
Yep. Naughty chocolate milk.
Naughty chocolate milk. Yeah,
Oh.
very, very difficult.
yeah.
I think it's tough to actually mess up a Brandy Alexander. I think even if you forgot a full ingredient, every one of these ingredients is delicious. So,
Absolutely.
It's
great. Just a hint of brandy, which I like.
Yeah.
With a hint of chocolate. That little nutmeg that goes up your nose, but you
Right.
don't really taste it.
Sure. Maybe breathe out before you drink. Yeah. There it is. That way you won't get any brandy in your or nutmeg in your nose. Yeah.
Yeah, still great. Fantastic. Who's Alexander though? Do we know who this is named
There's
after?
lots of different people. So some people think Alexander was a writer that sat on the Algonquin Round Table, which of course was a very famous non-drinking but drinking table. It was a lunch that went on for like 15 years in New York during Prohibition. Some people think it's actually named after Alexander, or one of the czars, Alexander II.
Alexander
But
the Great.
yeah, Alexander. Was he the Great? I don't know which one was the Great one.
One of those. Yeah, it was the Great.
I actually think this was Tsar Alexander.
Not so great.
I think he was fine.
But not so great guy.
Yeah, the Alexander pretty good, I guess.
Okay.
So some people think it's that. There's a lot of different reasons. So I don't know. I haven't done enough research to know what my opinion is on it. But
No, I think it's fantastic.
yeah,
And I like it that you're right. I thought when we did when we came up with you came up with the idea about the ice cream cocktails. I thought it was literally going to be just alcohol and then a scoop of ice cream in it, kind of thing.
we're getting into that next.
That's fine, but I thought that was going to be all of our drinks. So I'm actually happy that this is iced cream.
No, we are getting into that next. Yeah.
I want to say hi to some of the peeps who are in the chat right now. We have Robin McCracken in the
Love
house.
that Robin McCracken.
Dixie is here, Larry's here, Deirdre, Sterling. We also have we have Robin McCracken. Who was the other McCracken?
Robin.
Oh,
It's
that
always
was
been Robin McCracken.
Sorry. Thought I read a different name. Cocktail Lulu, Feet or Not Feet. Paul's in the house. Hi Mila. Who else do we have here? Let me scroll right down.
KV Killer Vamp.
And Ash is here as well, so we love you.
Oh, Deidre C loves the Dresden. Nice place to go before the Greek. I totally agree. If you ever get to we have a lot of people in Los Angeles in our audience. Yes, one of the best places before you go see a concert at the Greek. Hit the Dresden. I always like to go afterwards because the worst part about the Greek is that there are no encores at the Greek. It's right crammed in the middle of a neighborhood.
True.
So they do no late shows.
Yeah.
They're like 9:30.
Yeah,
everybody out. Everybody out. So hit the Dresden afterwards usually.
Is this an after dinner drink?
Yes, this is
absolutely.
We're doing. There are no.
This is like a dessert.
There are no ice cream cocktails that are before dinner drinks.
We'll call this an aperitif.
Yes. No. This is certainly. This isn't even a digestive. This is a dessert drink.
Yeah. This is absolutely a dessert drink. So I want to have drink number 2.
Great. Drink number 2 is a sort of. I've taken a grasshopper. A grasshopper, again, just 2 ingredients. It is just two ingredients. It is creme de menthe and it is creme de cacao put together. We are making this a drink called the Grasshopp-est.
Grasshopp-est.
Grasshopp-est, because there's the grasshop, and then better than that is the grasshopper, and this is the best grasshopper, so this is the Grasshopp-est. I'm doing superlatives.
Why wouldn't it have been the Grasshoppiest?
Because it's not called the Grasshoppier. It's called the Grasshopper.
Hopperiest.
Listen, we can fight about. I've been speaking English my entire life.
Grasshopperiest.
So this is the Grasshopp-est. Grasshopp-est.
Okay, fine.
We are going to be blending this one, but I will do the honor.
You didn't have.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, it does work.
I very much appreciate you keeping me away.
You're very, very welcome.
From that evil piece of machinery.
Of course, because we're adding in a lot of ice cream into this, we are going to have to pump up some of the ingredients. So we're going to start here by adding some gin.
Yep.
We're going to be doing 1.5 ounces of delicious, delicious gin.
Is this one of yours?
This is my take on a grasshopper. So no, I did not create the grasshopper. It's been around since the 1910s. But
well,
this
no,
is,
I mean the Grasshopper-est.
The Grasshop-est is my
take.
version. Yes, is my version.
Doug says Tamee's nemesis. Yes, Doug. That is correct.
And Sterling's asking if I'm going to eat another grasshopper. Definitely not.
Wasn't that fun?
No, threw up later.
It was so much fun.
Definitely threw up later.
It was covered in chocolate.
That's disgusting. Next thing we want to throw in here is going to be our white creme de cacao. We don't want this to be a dark drink. We want this to be a bright green drink. So we're going to throw in 1/2 ounce of that.
Are you a white chocolate, milk chocolate, or dark chocolate guy?
You're not going to like this either. I'm a white chocolate
me too.
all day.
No, me too.
You're the only other one.
White Kit Kats?
Oh yeah, come on. You ever had a green tea Kit Kat?
No.
Oh, get yourself to a Korean store immediately. They only have them at Korean stores. They are amazing. Get down to K-Town.
Okay.
It's awesome. Now, normally, so I do that show, Drinker or Stinker, where I make drinks. I was making them for a long time.
Right?
Yeah, Wednesdays. I was making them for a long time. I was trying to make bad drinks.
Okay.
That's not what Drinker or Stinker is anymore. I'm trying to find interesting drinks. But this guy showed up all the time. Creme de Menthe.
Yeah.
Very, very hard to find real good uses for creme de menthe.
Yes.
Right here is one of them. We need 1/2 ounce of a green creme de menthe.
Okay.
Right there.
Has that terrible wine ever been on your show?
Which one?
The one that you hate? What was it? That bottle where you want to throw up every time?
Oh, Malort?
Malort.
Oh, yes.
Has that been on the
Yeah, we put it on there.
Did it ever make it to a drinker? Or
it did. No, it did not make. We have not made a drinker. If anybody wants to send me Malort recipes, I will make Malort recipes. I have a bottle that's not being used. So let's go. So yes, I have used Malort, and it has done just as well usually as the creme de menthe.
Okay.
Now, since this is one of mine, of course, I wanted to find something that I really like in here. We're going to be putting in Branca Menthe.
Are you making it even more?
Even more minty. Yeah. That's listen. That's how it works. So we're going to be putting in 1/2 ounce of some Fernet Branca Menthe. There we go. And now you can see we have this really fun, pretty green color.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. We do need a couple pieces of ice in here.
Okay.
Just like that. And then we need some ice cream. We're using my very favorite ice cream, vanilla. We're going to drop a couple big scooparoos in there. You've gotten really quiet, Tamee. Are you really afraid of this mint?
Well, no, I'm hoping it will be like because I like chocolate chip.
Yeah.
Minty chocolate chip.
Oh,
you know
great.
What I mean?
Well, you know what else?
So
you know what else we're adding then?
It was my brain that was just like, I hope it tastes like minty chocolate chip.
Next thing we're going to be putting in is going to be some fudge mint cookies.
Oh, that's okay.
More famously known as grasshoppers or thin mints.
After Eights.
After Eights, yeah.
Yes.
We're putting in 3 of those.
Actually, After Eights don't have the fudge. I never had the fudge ones.
Oh, these are awesome. Oh, you should have one. Just you know what? I'll garnish it with it.
Okay.
Yeah. They're so good.
Okay, well, I mean, good luck.
Good luck. Here we
May
go.
the force be with you.
We're going to be putting it on more than soup. We're going to be putting it on extra smooth.
Oh. See, it hates you too. It hates you too.
Here, let's just give it a little bit more of a shake. Oh, God, in my eye. All right.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
There we go. Okay, we've got it.
I mean...
Ooh, smells so good.
The blender is still trying to kill everyone.
Yeah, this blender is, we really should invest in like a real blender at some point, but here we are. Pour this in. Now the green sort of disappeared, I guess.
Yeah, but it's in there. I'm sure the taste is in there.
Oh yeah, the taste is no doubt in here.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
We're gonna take just a little schmockle of mint right here.
Spriglet.
A little spriglet of mint, and I am going to put an After Eight. Float that right there. And there you have it, Tamee. This is the Grasshopp-est. The Grasshopp-est.
Grasshopp-est.
Yeah.
Do we need a straw for this?
I mean, yeah, I would say probably a
straw
straw would
situation?
work for you.
Okay. How's your eye doing after getting a little...
You know, it's a little minty.
All right. Grasshopp-est.
Grasshopp-est.
Hoppest. Oh, it does smell like After Eight.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing's coming up.
Yep. It's a big, thick drink.
Okay, maybe this is without a straw.
Yeah, get it.
Woo! Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like a After Eight, thin mint, milkshakey, boozy,
Yeah.
fun cookie.
So I know you were making the face when I was putting the extra menthe in there, but do you feel it? Like, can you taste it in there? It's sort of like
perfect.
It gives it like a bit of it just sort of rounds it off a touch, so it's not too sweet. It sort of bitters it up.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
I did think it was gonna taste like toothpaste.
Right.
Not at all.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
This is great. A little
Yeah.
bit of crunch there because the
Yeah.
cookies are in there.
Yep.
A little fudgy action going on. Grasshoppers.
The Grasshopp-est.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, this is great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, then we are on our way.
Doesn't taste boozy at all.
No. It, listen.
I know it is.
It is, yeah.
It is quite a bit, actually. But I think it's because of the chocolate and stuff. It
Yeah.
and the mint. It just doesn't. It kind of cleans your palate with every sip.
Well, there's some ice cream in there too. I'm sure that helps. Yeah. Yeah.
Another dessert drink, I would say.
Well, yes, I would say probably. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Definitely, it tastes like a yummy minty chocolate cake cookie milkshake thing. Well done,
Yeah.
Bush.
Absolutely. Thank you. We're on our way.
Oh.
My mom is asking if I will make these next week in Flagstaff. Yes, I absolutely will.
Oh, you should.
I will. Yeah, I will. I certainly will.
I mean, if there's anywhere a place that you need some ice cream
it's
cocktails,
in freezing Flagstaff. Yeah.
it's in freezing cold
Yeah.
Flagstaff.
Yeah.
To really cool yourself down. Joe's Place, welcome, says I want 2. You're gonna want more than that.
Yeah, we're gonna put these down today.
Yeah.
Take these behind the barn.
You're definitely gonna want more than that. All right, what do you have up your sleeve for drink numero 3?
So the last one is something that I was working on for a long time. I was working at a bar that served these for a long time. They're called Not Your Father's Root Beer.
Okay.
It is an alcoholic version of root beer. It comes in at about 6% ABV.
Okay.
It's a malt beverage. It is delicious. It's perfect. But I wanted to find a way to make it into a root beer float.
Oh, yeah.
Without just throwing ice cream in here. So no ice cream in this one.
Oh.
Nope, we're going to be making a...
It's an ice cream show.
It is an ice cream show, but I wanted to show that you do not need... Listen, you can take any drink. I've had really nice drinks. I've had an ice cream... I've had a gin and tonic float. Basically just gin and tonic, throw a little ice cream in there.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
True.
It's really good. I was trying to find ways to think outside the box a touch on these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So...
Classic root beer float is literally just vanilla ice cream and root beer?
That's it.
That's it?
Literally, and one of my very favorite things to eat as a kid. I loved root beer floats.
Were you like a banana split guy too?
Not so. I'm more banana split now. I was more root beer float then.
Okay. All right.
So what I wanted to do is I've been working on some flavor combinations. I've been there's other bartenders that are sort of doing the same thing, trying to find a way to create root beer without root beer. And so I've come up with something just through all of my time doing this. We're gonna start here with some Galliano.
Yeah.
Galliano is of course anise and vanilla. Really nice, interesting flavor. If you're only smelling for the vanilla,
Yeah.
you can find it in there. So we're gonna be putting in 1/2 ounce of some Galliano.
Okay. Already interesting.
Really interesting. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
kind of a weird thing. So next thing we're gonna be putting in here is some coffee liqueur. Coffee liqueur, again, doesn't taste like root beer on its own,
Nope.
but certainly has some root beer qualities to it. So we're gonna be putting in 1/2 ounce.
Yeah, because what is root beer really?
Well, it's birch.
Is that what it is?
It is, yeah. Well, there's birch and it's sarsaparilla. There's 2 different ways to make root beer. I only know that because birch is one of the ingredients coming up. But before we get in there, I'm going to be putting in some rye.
Okay.
Rye, because everything else I'm putting in here is very sweet.
Yeah.
All sweet ingredients, and dry. Rye has some dryness.
Yeah.
There's also, there's some dryness that comes to root beer. We're putting in 1/2 ounce of some Old Overholt.
I like it.
The oldest.
Yeah, it kind of brings it all back down again to earthy sort of balanced taste.
And then I brought in the beast, the big boy. This is Sailor Jerry. You've ever had Sailor Jerry before?
I have.
Yeah. Get in there and just think root beer.
It's when it was this size bottle too.
Yeah, of course.
It's a good deal.
There is no way that you're buying Sailor Jerry in the small
No,
bottles.
I don't think they even exist.
No, you shouldn't. It's not a deal.
Nope.
So we need 1/2 ounce of some spiced rum, but really what we're looking for is Sailor Jerry.
Okay.
The spices in Sailor Jerry are close enough to what we're looking for in this. That's what you want. Okay, last thing we're putting in here. Now this is not necessary, but I happen to have some. This is Birch Extract.
Yes.
So just give this a smell.
Why would you, I mean, not really why, because you just have weird stuff at your place. I remember this now. Remember I told you this this smells like the sticker book.
Right, yes, that's exactly right.
Used to lick.
Yeah, I brought in, I brought this in before.
That?
Yes, of course. We need 1 dash.
As a kid.
We need 1 dash of some Birch Extract.
Yep.
It's possible to skip this.
So many memories.
Yeah, there you go, exactly.
Where would you get that? Is it easy to
acquire? Yes, you can go to brewery stores, so like homebrew stores, because homebrew stores will also usually sell you stuff to make your own root beer at your house, so they will often have birch extract.
Yeah.
So I like the clear ones, if you can find a clear one, but they also have birch extract that comes dark.
Okay.
Usually they just add flavor or color to it.
It's true, that is the smell of root beer though.
Yeah.
That's really what gives it, and the glue from my sticker book.
It can be 2 things. 2 things can be true.
Things.
We're gonna take a full egg. This is going to be a flip. Do you know the difference between vanilla and French vanilla?
The beans?
No.
One comes from France?
French vanilla has eggs added to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the only difference. So since this is a flip, I figured we'd put an egg
it's like a French,
right in here.
French version now.
Yes, very much. We're gonna give this a big shake.
Okay.
We can afford to have some of the ice melt in here. It's a very thick drink so far, so don't worry about over shaking this one. Just make sure you shake it hard to get that egg sort of ripped ripped apart.
Yeah.
Ready? Yeah, we don't want to be drinking full egg. Ready?
Crack all that salmonella out of
That's
there.
it. Get it out of here. Ready,
Get
Tam?
it out of
1,
there.
2, 3.
What a shake.
Give that a smell.
Oh, wow.
Smell that root beer coming through?
Yeah.
So
It's so
we're gonna throw
strange.
this in here.
Yep,
Right
all
there.
the dancing emojis in here.
Yeah.
Right, people.
And then we are going to, I don't know if you think this is funny or not, but I have a bottle opener on my car keys.
I think it's great.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think
Never
that's
know
it.
when you might need one.
A lot of
Like
people think
now.
that's the first sign. There we go. Get that out. And we're just gonna take a touch of this to fill us up.
Oh, that's like a deconstructed root beer
Yeah,
magicalness.
there's a lot going on in it. A lot of different flavors. I love there's a cascading. I don't know if Greg can get that.
Yeah, hold on, put it here.
Yeah, you can see
Like
that. The cascade go down. That's the root beer sort of incorporating,
Yeah.
bringing the bubbles back to life. And I'm exhausted.
Yeah, well, hey, weekly workout.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
always
that's
shaking the
I only got one in me, so
cocktails.
yeah.
All right, well, I'm definitely gonna grab a straw for this.
Yeah, this was a good one for a straw.
Actually, that one still has the cookie thing on it.
Yeah.
Let's take this. See what this is all about. This is not Scott's Pops
Yes,
root beer float.
not Scott's Pops.
Not Scott's Pops.
Because it's not your father's root beer.
Yeah.
It is not Scott's Pops root beer float.
Okay.
Although I think my dad would love this.
well, Zaccapa's not in it.
No,
So he
that is true.
probably wouldn't like
You
it.
can find a way to sneak Zacapa into this.
Okay, right. Smells like root beer.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's great.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah. So an ice creamless root beer float.
But
it has,
it's creamy.
it has- yeah.
It's weird.
It's weird, right?
Yeah. Mm. No, this is great.
Yeah.
You're still out of breath.
I am, yeah, sorry, I'm still out of breath. It was a hard shake.
No, this is fantastic. Wow. And it's so funny because you think sometimes that drinks like this, especially on a hot day, if they're too frothy and thick, you don't want them. You want thin lemonades and
Right.
all this kind of stuff and whatever. But this is really...
Yeah.
Thank you for sweating
You're so
out.
welcome.
Sweating
so
up for this
welcome,
one.
yeah. Why? Yeah.
Wow. Why did you feel like you needed to put in the entire egg? Because of the French vanilla situation?
Yeah, well, so I needed some heaviness to it. If you just put in the egg white,
Yeah.
it makes it sort of meringue. I didn't want meringue, I wanted it creamy. So we could have, I would prefer just to put in the yolk than the white, but the white gives it all this stuff on top, and then the yolk gives it that creaminess all the way through.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 fantastic drinks for our ice cream.
I did, yeah. When we
come on.
decided on ice cream, I was a little concerned. I was like, I don't know. Oh, there's the green color. It did kind of come through.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I think that the chocolate was.
It's
keeping
in
it
there
back.
though.
Yeah.
Don't be deceived.
I don't
You
normally.
taste the green.
Yeah, I don't
You may
normally
not
put
see it.
the grasshoppers in there, which is why I figured this would be a fun time to try something new with
I
the
should have brought
grasshoppers.
some grasshoppers. That would have
Yuck.
been- that would have
Disgusting.
been
Gross.
great.
Gross. Disgusting.
All right, let's check the chat.
yeah.
Oh, Cynthia says delicious episode, people. Absolutely. This is like all day dessert drinks. Don't be on a diet.
That's a breakfast cocktail with coffee and eggs. That's exactly right.
You're
says Doug.
right.
Yeah.
Liquid breakfast.
Yeah.
And a little bit of booze to, get you going.
We
I
call that
suppose.
breakfast at my house.
That's true. What else? Oh, Jen is in the house. We
Yeah.
love you. Jen looks like a latte. Kind of.
Yeah.
Unless we're talking about the drink before. A diabetic's nightmare show.
Yeah, this was
Correct.
not gonna. Yeah.
Paul, you're right. Even though there are actually quite a few ice creams that are sugar-free.
Yeah.
So don't think you can't go out there and make some delicious drinks. It might just
And yeah.
be, with stevia and all this lot and whatnot. But there are a lot of ice creams that are alternative sugar.
Yeah, and you can actually make the Not Scott's Pops without adding the root beer to it, which is really the only source of the sugar. I mean, obviously there's cremes in here, but a lot of protein in that one.
Yeah.
And it is good. If you don't put in the root beer, and actually if you don't put in the rye, it's sometimes called a California root beer float, or California root beer, with those 3 ingredients.
So no alcohol?
No, it's got Galliano,
the Sailor.
Galliano, Sailor, and the Coffee Liqueur.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
called California root beer.
Well, no. Going with
Put the rye in there.
Not Scott's Pops root beer float. It's difficult to say which one I would pick as a winner right now.
That's hard to pick between 3 ice creams.
It's very, very hard. I think it's going to be the
Grasshopp-est.
But it's a very close one to this because you know why? I just love mint chip after 80 kind of thing.
Kyle Tender saying the root beer one, but Kyle Tender has tried these before.
I would say you start with this one.
Yeah.
And then you go into this one.
Yeah.
And then you go into that one.
you're gonna do a trip?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the trip of the evening. Have a great dinner.
Yeah, right.
Basically.
Yeah.
Go to the Greek, and then have a great dinner. Go to the Dresden.
I'm sure the guy's name was like Luciano. I'm sure his name was like Filiberto. His name was something.
Luciano Visconti.
Yeah, he was some just amazing old bartender.
Maybe he's still there. We should go.
I mean, if he is, he's going to be 102 years old at this point.
Maybe
that's sometimes the fate of bartenders.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping
Maybe
for.
he just looked older than he was.
Maybe. Yes,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. He was.
Fantastic, Scott. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I hope you guys will remake these drinks if you have not. But Paul probably already has all these 3 laid out at his house.
I don't think these are Paul drinks.
No, not Paul.
No, I think these maybe. I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I think he probably has.
They should be.
I think he probably has all the stuff for it, but these are not. Paul is more of a booze forward, more Amaro.
Put more booze in it.
Put more booze in it. That's
all
right.
Of them. I mean, no one's stopping you.
Yeah.
No one's stopping you. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out all our shorts on our YouTube page. And of course, hop on over to our Instagram, on Facebook, we're on Twitter, or we're on TikTok.
Freaking everywhere.
Everywhere.
Selling the booze to the kids on TikTok.
Exactly. Showing them how to make great drinks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably not the best idea.
Hey, I mean, I've seen worse on TikTok than our alcohol videos. Yeah. Hop on over to our Patreon page as well if you would like to support us at patreon.com/mixcocktailhour. What's happening tomorrow on your show? You've got a comedian.
I have comedian Cruz Kim on here. Cruz has been doing comedy now for about 15 years. A really, really funny guy. He and I worked together a while ago, so we're going to be making some drinks from our past and just getting deep into being a stand-up comic in LA.
Yeah. I'm sure that's not easy. It sounds like fun, but I bet it's really hard.
Deadly. Yeah, so.
That should be interesting. That's 6 p.m. PST.
That's right.
youtube.com/CushTender. Hop on over on that tomorrow, and we will be back in a week's time. We don't even know yet what we're doing next week, so
we have no idea.
It's going to be a surprise for everyone. And I'm going to I'll finish these guys.
Yeah, you just finished those.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Love you. Until next time, I'm Tamee Harrison. This is Scott Cushman. Cheerio.
Bye, guys.